Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to today's unseen video. This is where we round up all the big talking points from social media, and this is a pretty big one. I can't say that it's the final time that he'll be in the UK. They do tend to do a tour at the end of the year, but obviously this is big for the UK. John Cena farewell tour is coming to Brussels, Glasgow, and London. And again, I can't say it's the last time, but equally, it could be. They're not billing it as his last time. They're just saying John Cena's farewell tour, right? They're not saying last time you'll get a chance to see him in these places or anything. So maybe he comes back. But again, what if he gets injured? What if he gets injured this year, right? If he gets injured this year, my guess is that he will come back to do a final match at WrestleMania next year or something like that. So you just don't know. Honestly, you don't know. If you really do want to see John Cena live, I would say even if this isn't the final time, this is an opportunity to do it, right? John Cena will be live on Raw, and it's on Raw as well, so that's great for us watching, on the road to WrestleMania in Brussels, Glasgow, and London this March. Get your tickets now. So, Patrick, thank you. Big news. Big news. And big news to know that John's going to be on all those episodes of Raw as well. As well as that, Corey Brennan from Fightful said Fightful selectors learned that WWE have got an interest in signing Man Like DeReiss. I don't know who that is. We're told that several WWE talents have been pushing for WWE to sign DeReiss and Rio. Is that like AEW's Rio? Because that's not a direction I would go personally. But I don't know. She's okay. She's not someone that I'm that excited about. So, but I don't know this dude's Man Like DeReiss. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. So, interesting that they're looking to bring him in. So, yeah, there we go. A couple of names there that could be joining WWE in the very near future. So, not loads of WWE news today, but that's okay because we've got Seth Rollins, who turned up to Raw looking like a pie, and that's all you need, really. Yeah? So, it didn't matter that there wasn't much news today because we did get this. So, that's awesome. So, Metal Mama, thank you. Chan Man, excellent. Obviously, it started Raw with Sami. He was very passionate, and he challenged Kevin to a match at Elimination Chamber. That brought down Adam Pearce. He said, I can't sanction it, and so we end up with an unsanctioned match. Backstage, this was good. I believe Carlito, I don't know if he's actually in the game or if you have to get a DLC pack to get him. I think you need to get a DLC pack. Carlito's like, give me your credit card info and I can get the DLC. I think dude just wants to play as himself, to be honest. So that was playing out in the background. Obviously, more important than that, Finn Balor again insisting no new members. JD McDonough is out, of course, and Finn Balor making it very clear we're not looking to bring anyone else in. It's a bad night tonight for the Judgment Day. A bad night because AJ got the win over Dominik, and of course we would find out later Roxanne, or Roseanne as she is also known, picking up the victory over Raquel. Right, so here's the match, destined to do this forever, unsanctioned. Basically anything goes. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens in Toronto, Elimination Chamber. So we had AJ taking on Dominik. AJ would get the win. Bron Breakker would come out. He would go to spear AJ, and to make things worse for the Judgment Day, he accidentally speared Dominik Mysterio instead. I don't think he'd be bothered by that. I don't think he would care about that. He speared Dominik Mysterio instead, but this is definitely happening at some point soon. Maybe Elimination Chamber. Maybe it's going to be a go-home show or the Raw after Elimination Chamber, maybe even WrestleMania, right? But these two are certainly on a collision course. Then we had like new graphics, seemingly different gear, seemingly a new theme song for Dakota Kai. People might be like, no, we've had that before. I've never heard it before, right? It was like a dance track that felt a little bit flat to me. Like it was a little bit... It didn't have like these, like, there was no whoa moment like Cody has. It's kind of hard to see like it building to anything. It just sort of bobbed along. It was okay. It was fine. It's good to see that they're investing in her, giving her new graphics, giving her new ring gear, giving her new theme music, and more than that, giving her the win as well. I really thought Ivy Nile was winning this match. I really thought Ivy was winning it because we did this as the final for that belt. So I didn't think we would go back to it, but we have gone back to it, and that's okay. I still don't know that Dakota's going to get the win, but she could do. She could do. It would not be brilliant for Lyra, though, to have such a short reign. So I've got to think Lyra's going to be the favourite. But, yeah, okay. They're going to go back and we're going to see what they can cook up. So a win for Dakota against Ivy Nile. Then we got this news. So this had been kind of reported before, but it's just great to see it on a graphic. WWE Evolve is going to be on YouTube internationally. Starts March 5th, and I am interested in this. This is going to be that talent that's on LFG. This is going to be that talent that kind of makes the odd appearance on NXT, but is quite low level. And obviously some WWE ID talents. This is a new brand that's going to really focus on those superstars that are trying to get to NXT. So it's quite low down the WWE ladder. But if you're like a demented hardcore WWE fan like me, that's going to appeal to you. So I am really interested in watching that. So yes, I am looking to stream it and do the watch along for it. Yeah, internationally, we can watch it on YouTube. In the US, it's on Tubi. So there we go. For those that want to join us, and please join us, because otherwise I might be on my own. Right, then, well, this was great. So this was during commercial break, right? So a lot of people won't have seen this, but Grayson pushed this kid out the way. That kid wasn't even really in the shot that he was there, right? But Grayson was still like, nah, you're too close. Oh, look at that, moving the kid out the way. I think that might be the dad as well. So the kid gets pushed out. Oh, man, I don't know that I've seen a wrestler doing that. Just look at this. So good. They say make the most of your TV time. He didn't even get TV time, and he still made the most of it. Pushing the kids out. That was the highlight of the show. Right, then we had Gunther coming through the crowds, right? Gunther coming through the crowd, and he was like, go on, yeet away. I want to know what Jey Uso gets to experience. And he was coming, imagine the kids that would have been gutted, thinking they stood a chance of Jey coming down, and instead it's old man Gunther. So he came down, and he was kind of laying into the crowds. He was saying that you're all simpletons. You know, watching me wrestle is like, you know, showing Shakespeare to a dog, which I thought was a fun line. Of course, Jey wasn't having that. He would come down and then we would get a brawl. So, you know, we're well on the road towards these two at WrestleMania. Then we went to our next match, and I don't know, for me, maybe this is where the show started to sort of see a little bit of a decline. I really like Penta, and I'm not down on him or his matches in WWE, but this is one that I had seen before, and there was some fun stuff here. This was okay. It was fine. It was fine. Penta gets the win against Pete Dunne. Ludwig was at ringside. Ludwig would attack Penta after. Then, of course, we would get Pete and Ludwig going at it, and Penta jumping on top of them afterwards. I mean, these three are circling around each other, and it feels like a triple threat is coming real soon. Ludwig versus Pete versus Penta. And, yeah, just, I don't know. It was fine. It was fine. Oh my God, without doubt, the best part of the show. And again, I think this was during commercial break, right? Here is Roxanne Perez.
Roseanne.
Sorry, but Roseanne. Honestly, her getting introduced as Roseanne and Grayson pushing the kid to what, that was probably my favourite part of Raw this week. So there we go. Roxanne Perez being introduced. So a botch there by, I was told it was Lillian Garcia, but honestly, it really sounded like Alicia Taylor to me. Plus also, I thought Alicia Taylor was meant to be the Raw announcer. So I don't know where she was. But yeah, apparently it was Lillian that made that slight error. Roseanne! She definitely says Rose. I don't want anyone saying, no, she said Roxanne. It's definitely Roseanne. She definitely said Roseanne. Even Crispy Wrestling's like, no, Lillian. Crying. Hey, look at that. Find someone that loves you as much as Roseanne loves Raquel's booty. Look at that. She's so, oh my God. Look at that. So, yeah, of course, we would have Bianca and Naomi make their way down. They would confront Liv. And with all that confusion, Roseanne would get the victory. So she is going into Elimination Chamber. Quite the surprise, to be honest, because I really thought they would have Raquel go forwards. Obviously, the gear was a big talking point. These two coming down like cheerleaders meant nothing to me, apart from they look super cute, right? Didn't mean anything to me. But turns out that this is from a film. So this is our final lineup for the chamber. Naomi, Alexa, Liv, Bianca, Bayley, Roxanne. One of those women is going to go to WrestleMania, seemingly to challenge Rhea Ripley for the title. So who is it going to be? Who is going to go on to face Rhea Ripley? So there we go. That was the finalized lineup. That was the gear that they were wearing. The reason why that's important is because it was all over social media what that inspiration was. It was, I don't even know if I've got it here. Apparently it was the film Bring It On. Oh yeah, I don't even think I've got it here, unfortunately. I should be able to. Let's do a quick search for it. Because it'll probably be in a different folder, to be honest. But if there we go. There we go. PW Chronicle said Bianca Belair and Naomi with the Clovers-inspired gear from Bring It On. So there we go. That's what they were inspired by, the film Bring It On. So let's go back to the folder. We were up to Raw 3. Gunther said, I have to give Jey some credit. I don't know how he stands the putrid smell of these people in the crowd every week. And there we go. Look, Paz said, I said it's cold in here. There must be some clovers in the atmosphere. What the hell does that mean? Gear concept for Naomi and Bianca inspired by the clovers from the movie Bring It On. So there is ring gear that we haven't seen yet. We saw the tops, but we haven't seen like all this stuff because they were wearing the skirts. But it is great gear. Yeah, and there's Naomi. Loving it. Right, New Day came down and they were just like spitting some truths. They were like, you're upset with us because we told Big E to keep his lazy ass home. He never showed up anyway. And it's like, well, that's a good point, actually. And then they're like, Ray, he keeps like sucking off all the new luchadors. And it's like, well, that's a surprise. But I do get where they're coming from because he is kind of like, whenever there's a new lucha around, he is always around them, you know? And like trying to get some of that shine. And they're like, you know, we're just pointing that out. And it's like, okay, you might have a point there as well. But the LWO didn't agree. So they came down and a big brawl broke out. So New Day sucks, says Metal Mama. And the LWO come and show the New Day to put some respect on Ray's name. Even though they probably were telling the truth. Right, next week we've got Dakota against Lyra for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Shayna Baszler says, I am the only person in history to eliminate everyone in the Elimination Chamber, and I didn't even get a shot to be in it this year. I don't think those two things are unrelated. I've not seen this. Bayley flipping Dom off. Nice. So there we go. Bailey in the crowds. Sticking up the finger to Dirty Dom and then posting that over on Instagram by the looks of it. So nice. Good work. Good work from Bailey there. Then we went to our main event, Seth versus Finn, and we had the Fireflies out, which obviously was lovely to see, and it would go on to be a victory for Seth, so he would go into the Elimination Chamber. I didn't even get this. This just popped up, right? Scarlett said, spotted Otis in my shirt. So backstage, like, look at Maxine looking angry. There's Scarlett with Otis. I mean, he is just the biggest ladies man. I love this for him. I love this for him. Yeah. But I don't even... Oh, yeah, babe. Little bit of heaven, little bit of hell, and a whole lot of carnage. I don't even know what that means. I don't even think she knows what that means. I don't think anyone knows what that means, but it works. It must work. Whatever it means, it works. Because this woman's here and that woman's there and Mandy Rose and oh my God. Just, he needs to do like online classes, doesn't he really? Of like, how? Amazing. And what? What does that even mean? VAR. Yeah, look at this. So this was during, boom, right? Ref, here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's definitely a 3. It's definitely a 3. Guys, Seth Rollins was robbed. He should have won that match earlier than he did, because that was definitely a 3. But Seth did go on to win, and here's our men's elimination chamber. Damian, Logan, Cena, Punk, Drew, Seth Rollins. One of these is going to go on to face Cody Rhodes. Who's it going to be? Not that one. Any of those is going to go to face Cody Rhodes. Any of those 5. Literally any of those 5 going to go on to face Cody Rhodes. And then there's some other boomer in there as well. Tribalism is toxic. Such lovely words. And I was full of praise for this during our watch along. Yeah, loads of talking points here about Cathy Kelley wearing these glasses, looking like a librarian. She has worn them before, but people have been getting all hot and bothered. So, I don't know, people love glasses. I mean, call me a boomer, but I love girls with 20/20 vision. I love girls that don't need glasses, yeah. But it seems like people love girls that need glasses. So, lovely. There's the graphics, finalized graphics for Elimination Chamber. And here's Roxanne.
The Prodigy is going to the Elimination Chamber. Why? Why? Because nobody is on my level. Not anybody from NXT and not anybody from Raw or SmackDown. And especially not Raquel Rodriguez.
I thought it was a bit rude to pause it there then when she was like... So there we go. Roxanne is all smiles. So I love that for her. Love that for her. Oh yeah, I didn't get a chance to get to this. Johnny said this is one of the rarest videos. I don't even know what this is. Telling them to put their phone away.
Everything, drop it. Come on.
What is this?
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
I don't even know what that is. And I don't even know why it's in unseen. Johnny, you've sent me something un-wrestling related. Blocked. Blocked. I didn't want to have to do that, but you've just embarrassed me in front of everybody on unseen, and that is unforgivable. Right, let's go over to NXT. What we got in here? Oh yeah, Tribal Warrior. I forgot about this. Here we go. Look, we got Trick Williams. Boom. Oh, do you know who that is? It's Dion Lennox, who's in that new group. And could this moment feature... Oh, look at that look. That look is, I've got a new group that you don't know about, and they're going to debut soon, and I'm going to come back after you because of what you've just done to me, you absolute boomer. That's what that look says. So there we go. So yeah, Tribal Warrior, Seth Joseph. Well remembered. Well remembered. Okay, that was NXT. There wasn't much in there. Oh, Wyatt. There won't be much in here either. Anime said Zero on his Discord said it could be Alexa Nikki and that's planned for WrestleMania. Yeah, I mean, take it with a pinch of salt. It absolutely could go that way. But... do you know what I mean? Like, you could do that because it could be that, like, the Wyatt Six tried to recruit Alexa and she says, no, I'm not interested. I want to just, go off on my own. And then, Nikki goes stalking after her. They get, like, into a heated thing. And you could see a way of getting there. But, I don't know, zero news. Take it with a pinch of salt. Take it with a pinch of salt. And this, I believe, was just Tom was just booking his own WrestleMania, so I don't think there was anything to that either. Although I did actually watch a bit of it, and Tom said that he had heard there are concerns with Bo Dallas's promo delivery. Again, I don't know. It didn't say really where that was coming from. That's just Tom that mentioned that. And he says that Alexa is going to be a big, big part of the Wyatt Six when she finally joins. So there we go. That's the Wyatt stuff. I just want to get to the fun folder, and I don't even know if there's much in there. Oh, there's only this one, but it is good.
So what did you have in mind?
Well, I made a list of people I would really like to see on a TNA event.
Okay.
First, we have an exceptional female wrestler, Makita Lyon.
No, that's actually not.
She's good.
She's good.
Then there's another one, Jada Parkour.
Jada
That's not how
Parkour.
you-
She's very good.
She's very good.
Eddie Torpedo is another one.
It's another one you are.
Then there's this guy, Channing Stacks Lorenzo. 3 names. That's stupid.
That's her partner as well.
William?
Yeah.
He's good.
Wait, no, that's.
Very good.
You know what? Why don't we just go enjoy the day of vengeance?
You mean Vengeance Day? Where did you learn to pronounce things?
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, there we go. I mean, I could watch, like, those two. Father and daughter. I mean, they're just endlessly entertaining. I like the fact the only one he got correct was the one, her partner, real life partner, Channing Stacks Lorenzo. He got like that right, but he was like, stupid name. 3 names, that's stupid. Very good. I thought that was good. Let's go other, shall we? Here we go. Oh yeah, this boomer had that belt, and what a belt! Look at that thing. Look at this. William Byron Saxton had that belt, which looked amazing. Very nice. Very reminiscent of the one that Snoop Dogg had, But NASCAR, how many followers NASCAR got? 3.6? Thought it would be more, to be honest. Oh, yeah, Asuka got hacked. She was hacked, and she just put this message out.
Hey guys, I'm filming this urgently. Since yesterday, my Twitter or X account has been hacked. If you see any post from my account promoting product, services, or sharing suspicious links, there's a high chance it's a scam.
That's some hard words there. Suspicious. Not an easy word, is it? So Asuka just put in a little message out. I'm not a fan of the blurry background. It would have been nice if she'd have put but it's an important message, isn't it? I was going to say she could have put any sort of background behind her. She could have been in Street Fighter. That would have worked. She loves video games, but probably best she wasn't when she's talking about being hacked. But yeah, we know they'd been trying for a long time, and looks like they did finally succeed. So don't fall for anything that is being put out there by Asuka's account at the moment, yeah. Aaron, shout out to you. Meechin reveals that marijuana is no longer on WWE's banned list of drugs or substances. That got quite a few giggles, right? People talking about that, about the fact that marijuana now is allowed, and that's great news for Liv Morgan. And here we've got Brock Steiner. So Brock Steiner is now apparently signed. Another Steiner has been signed to WWE. This is all we've got to work off right? Haven't actually heard anything more official than this, but apparently he was interested. There was an interest there, and it looks like the interest has come back from WWE, unless they're just doing this to troll the fans, but it's looking good that he has been signed, so we could be getting another Steiner, put him with Bron Breakker. We could have the Breakker brothers. He could be Brock Breakker. We could have Bron Breakker, Brock Breakker, the Breakker brothers. Oh my God, book it now. Book it now. So there we go. Let's go community. So great pickup there from Dexter. Managed to get the Netflix Sammy. Congrats, buds. Jay Omega said it's been a while since we got a Jumping Bomb Angels notice. Love that. Love that for us and for you. So congrats. Larry said I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina for Raw. Look at this. Hope you had a great time, guys. Some great images there. You got a great one there by the entranceway. That's brilliant. Really good. I hope you had a great time. TJF 1983 said, got another legend following me, Adam Bomb. That's good. That's really good. Brian Clark. So TJF, congrats. Patrick getting, I'm so rubbish with saying this first name. Shiloh Hill, I think is maybe something like that. I'm not very good at it. So I have to keep listening to it before it will stick, because it's just not a name I'm familiar with. Shiloh. Is it Shiloh? I don't know. This boomer that was on LFG. So Patrick, congrats. And Ratchet getting the same as well. Got a like from Shiloh. Going to be building a fan base. I bet they'll all be watching the socials to see what they're saying, says Ratchet. Mosh X Fiend got a follow from John Cena. Wow, that is good. Lynette said AJ Lee helped write a comic and my husband brought me issue #1. Very nice. Look at that. AJ Mendes up there. Yeah, issue #1 of AJ Lee's comic. And Sam Sham Slam getting a like from Road Dogg, who is now the head writer of SmackDown. Yeah, so send him all your ideas and they might end up in the show. You'll probably end up blocked as well, to be honest. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. Right, I think that's everything. Let's work our way down. So Larry, Ajax, Wrestling's Biggest Fan, Casper, Sweet Chin Wrestling, Bradley, WWE Ethan, King Yeet Newsletter, Milo, Big Bam, Sweet Chin Wrestling, Patrick Smith, Babs the Barbarian, Jang Tae Sang, Wayne Wrestle, Emmanuel, Raymond, Wild Child Billy, leader of the DK Army, Emmanuel, J Omega, and Colton. Big thank you to you guys for showing love and support to this video series. Obviously, Unseen is so important to the channel, so it really is appreciated. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm really pleased we managed to get it all done before we even hit the half-an-hour mark, so that's great. But we will be back with another episode following tomorrow's NXT watch-along. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.